The big 25 was celebrated yesterday in Nigeria, and of course, trust social media streets will be buzzing with interesting stuff, especially from the presidency. This is how I get to welcome you to TMI Socials this morning. My name is Anwoluwapo Stevens, your social media guide. Well, it's no longer news that yesterday our dear president slept, and it dragged a lot of reactions. But now to let you know that the special advisor on information and strategy to President Bola Tinubu has defended his principal sleep, saying the Nigerian leader is only human like all of us. Now, Tinubu missed a step while climbing the parade vehicle at Eagle Square in Abuja during an event for the 2024 Democracy Day, but he quickly regained his balance and continued with the activities for the day, meaning he regained his tease. Let's see the video for yourself.
The reviewing officer, the special guest of honor and reviewing officer for today's historic occasion, Excellency, Excellency.
Now, social media street was buzzing and persons trying to defend Tinubu's sleep. Peter Obi one time ago when he did fall, and also Joe Biden at some time or the other fell, like several times. Let's see the video and move over to your thoughts. Now, reacting to all of this, Peter Obi has responded to this particular great incident, and he says, I was saddened to learn of President Tinubu's, unfortunate fall yesterday. I wish him well, and we achieved nothing by gloating about an accident that could well happen to any of us. And also, Atiku has reacted to this particular incident. Atiku says, I sincerely sympathize with President Bola Tinubu over this unfortunate incident as he was set to review the parade on Democracy Day. I do hope that all is well with him. Moving over to another thought on this. This guy says, na the masses they see shaggy, na Tinubu eyes they turn. Is God not wonderful? Okay, another thought still. Jimor says, country is falling, economy is falling, Naira is falling, our president too is falling. God, I beg. Well, reacting to all of this, still on yesterday's situation, the president has finally come out to, react to the trending video, reacted to the trending video as he said that he dobale in the Yoruba way, like he greeted democracy in the Yoruba way. And dobale in Yoruba means to fall, to bow. Let's listen to him as he did say in Abuja.
Early this morning, I had a swagger, and it's on the social media. They are confused whether I was doing Buga or doing Babariga. But it is a day to celebrate democracy while doing dobale for the day. I'm a traditionally Yoruba boy. I did my dobale.
Oh my goodness, he's a traditional Yoruba boy. You cannot shame the shameless. Even our president is a top content creator. Tell me about it. Let's move over to the street of socials to get your thought on this. And this guy says, I'm not a fan, but I like his swagger. He can take a joke too. This shows he's human and in touch. Compared to Buhari, What did Barry do to you now? Now this one says, stays maintained. Another thought on this guy said he staggered, maintained steez and composure. Well, if you know, you know. One more thought on this, C Classic says, you can't love Tinubu less. Man is smooth. Man is a smooth salesman. Well, away from that now, still in yesterday's situation, I know, right, with plenty just all in one day, President Tinubu has finally entered the Guinness World Record, sort of, you know, because of the fact that the federal government did unveil the world's largest canvas painting portrait of him yesterday. And of course, this sparked reaction. Now, remember that this is coming 7 months after the president said he deserves to be listed in the Guinness World Records because of his past exploit that paved the way for his emergence. Now, take a look at that portrait. Oh, my goodness. Well, let's see the video for yourself.
2024 Democracy Day celebration. Once again, the largest portrait ever painted, never seen anywhere in the world. Thank you. Next will be the advancing and review order by the parade commander, sir.
Okay, let's take your thoughts on this particular story. Other countries are breaking records in tech and science. We are here breaking records for portraits, SMH. Now, another thought, this one says, man taking his dreams, just another one from the bucket list. And finally, on this story, Value Active says, what's the essence of unveiling his photo? Only God knows how much they spent on the so-called canvas. Well, away from the saga and the drama that happened yesterday in Abuja down to Lagos, where protesters were seen on the streets of Lagos, precisely at Ikeja on the bridge, chanting solidarity songs and saying, hunger is in the land. We don't have anything to, you know, celebrate for the democracy, you know, stuff in Nigeria. Let's move over to Lagos to see how it all happened. Moving over to your thoughts on socials. This user says he built Lagos, but Lagos residents have been suffering and paying all kinds of unnecessary taxes for decades. Imagine when he is done building Nigeria. God, I beg. Well, beautiful things will happen. Amen. Now, this one says, it is unfortunate that people who demonstrate, help protest, agitations for democracy are now ruling with suppression, threatening, and intimidation. Nothing lasts forever. Well, moving over to another story. Yesterday on socials as well, May Edoche's lawyer, as regards the saga between Yul Edochie and Male Edochie. Now, Male Edochie's lawyer has come out to say that Yul Edochie has stopped taking care of his children financially. And of course, the video sparked reactions on socials. Listen to him for yourself.
Ned is taking care of all the children, all his children. He's paying their school fees, he's feeding them. Yul is not doing that. Yul is not supporting his children as we speak. He's not at all. Indeed, Yul told his daughter that their mother is making more money than him now. Can you imagine?
Now, the lawyer there was trying to, you know, segregate and have a division between Ned Nwoko and, you know, Yul Edochie, and saying you can't compare both of them. One is financially buoyant, and then the other has stopped, you know, financing his children financially. Let's take your thought on socials. This guy says, Ned na polygamous, Yul na polythene bag. Know the difference, sir? Okay, if you know, you know. One more thought. This one says, the fact that May has never for once come online to say something regarding this online is goated. She deserves all the support she is getting. A true queen. And as we get to wrap up TMI socials for you this morning, here is a reminder that happiness is free. Yes, Daniel Praise. What do you think about it?
Happiness is absolutely free.
Absolutely.
If there's one thing you cannot take away from the President and Commander-in-Chief and Chief of Armed Forces, President Bola Tinubu, is one thing. I think that man is not really ashamed, you know, to say things the way they are. I wasn't expecting him to come out and say that, to react to whatever happened that day during the parade, when the president actually fell on June 12th. It was like a fall on June 12th. But however, we've moved away from it since the president himself. We have.
Are you sure?
The person, you can't cry more than the bereaved. He actually said he was actually dobale. But however, let's look at the issue of the protests that took place in Lagos.
Lagos, right.
You know, if he actually built Lagos, and people in Lagos, which is his major constituency, they are not happy. Nigerians are not really happy. The over 200 million Nigerians are not happy with this current government, and the policies are not really favorable. I think if we really need to buga very well, like we saw the president bugaring, there should be a kind of twist in these policies so that it will affect the entirety of Nigerians positively.